The 2007 JV Cavaliers kicked off their regular season football at home against the Generals of Dinwiddie. Clover Hill to receive the opening kickoff, and quarterback Joel Caleb went to work showing off his mobility on the scramble. That was followed up with A.O. Oliver taking it to the outside for another gain as the Cavaliers marched downfield. Connor Donnelly drives for 5 more yards with a run up the middle, but the drive for the Cavalier offense would come to an end as Dinwiddie tightened up and held at their own 25. The Generals, now in control, made only minor gains and would be forced to punt away. Dean Fournier blocking this one, giving the Cavaliers the ball deep inside Dinwiddie territory. Then it was Oliver again around the end for a gain, followed up by Austin Fry cutting through the left side, getting the Cavs inside the 10-yard line. Good blocks by the offensive line. Then it's Caleb driving it on home for the score, his offense opening up room once again with James Swoop tacking on the extra point. The Cavaliers lead now 7-0. The Generals now took to the field and they would find success in the air. On this drive there would be 2 big plays, the second of which found the end zone. But Dinwiddie would still trail Clover Hill by 1 after the 2-point conversion failed. That 1-point lead didn't make anyone feel comfortable, and the Cavalier offense and Caleb got sacked. The series of downs ending on a faulty punt, putting the Generals in great scoring position. Fournier and Donnelly tried to get the momentum back on the Cavalier side with a sack on the Generals quarterback as the first quarter came to a close. Kenny White and Austin Fry helped stop the Dinwiddie advance, and the Generals be forced to punt back to the Cavaliers. Now Caleb would show the strength of his arm as from deep in his own territory he launched the bomb and found its target, Oliver, open downfield, leading the Cavaliers to another touchdown. James Swoop then tacking on the extra point. Clover Hill now enjoying an 8-point lead. That enjoyment and that 8-point lead wouldn't last long as the Generals, not yet willing to give up the fight, got the ensuing kickoff and took it all the way back downfield to take the score. But the Generals once again elected to go for the 2-point conversion. And again, the Cavalier defense was able to make the stop. Fournier on the stop and White on the coverage. The Cavaliers now holding a 2-point advantage. Joe Dozier picked up the short kickoff from the Generals to put the Cavaliers near midfield. Strong extra effort runs by Caleb and a great block by number 60, Patrick Sager, moved the ball downfield, but a determined Dinwiddie defense and offensive pass interference call helped to stop the Clover Hill progress, and Dinwiddie would take over on downs. The Cavalier defense with great stops like this one by number 70, Josh Carey, foiled the General offensive drive. Clover Hill would also be kept in check on this set of downs, and the Generals would take over and find their way into the end zone to take over the lead. Again, Caleb would demonstrate the strength and accuracy of his arm as he connected first with Andrew Olson, making the big play downfield, and then with Austin Fry to put the Cavaliers back on top as they would head to the halftime break up 21-18 over the Generals. The opening drives of the second half were defensively won battles, with the Cavalier D stepping up and special teams blocking the punt. Fournier here on the block, with Ryan Melton making the recovery. Now Caleb would attempt to plow his offense down the field, but again found Dinwiddie's defense up for the test. In fact, the entire third quarter was owned by both defenses. Dinwiddie's D wrapping up the third quarter with this sack on Caleb. The scoreboard still reflecting a 3-point advantage for the Cavaliers as they headed into the final quarter of the event. And it'd be Dinwiddie striking first in that fourth quarter with a big play down the sidelines for the score. Again, Dinwiddie electing to go for the 2-point conversion, and this time it would go their way, and they'd now hold a 5-point lead with just 9 minutes left in the game. The Generals defense held the Clover Hill offense in check on the next set of downs, and Dinwiddie takes over, but number 5, Austin Fry, makes the pick and takes it all the way down and to the end zone for the score. Clover Hill tacking on the extra point conversion, and momentum and the lead switch back to the hands of Clover Hill. The Cavalier defense would again shut down the Generals, and Caleb takes back over and drives his offense down the field. First, a big run on around the right side as he takes down, getting knocked out of bounds just 10 yards short of the end zone. The Clover Hill fans finding something to cheer about as, again, it's Caleb. This time looking to the left-hand side, his offensive line opening the hole. He'll take it into the end zone. That'll wrap things up for the night pretty much as Clover Hill JV wins 35-26 in their season opener against Dinwiddie.